Hello makers, welcome back to Sam's Signature. HTVRont kindly sent me their H10 12x10" heat press as part of their hands-on reviewer program, and I'm excited to put it through its paces. In this video, I'll be unboxing the press and giving you an extensive review to see how it handles different materials and a variety of HTVs. From the start, I was impressed with the packaging, as they wrapped it in a black plastic wrap which kept it safe from the elements during the shipping process. Now, let's dive in and find out what this machine is all about and what it can do. Okay, now we're going to open this box and see what's in it. Okay, there's the envelope. Yes, device warranty. Then we have precautions again. That'll come in handy. And then looks like their mission statement. Okay. I'm probably gonna need my hands. And see, that's the base, insulated base it was talking about. Oh, I got a purple one. Or lavender, shall I say. Alright, it's out of the box. Oh, look at her. She's pretty. Okay, so there's the base here. Looks nice. Rubber little things right there. Don't know what you would call them. There's the cord. Okay, let's pick it up. Put it on the base. And it's very light. I was able to pick it up with my left hand. So, well, I wouldn't say it's very light, but it's a lot lighter than my swing arm machine. Okay. Wow, she's lovely. She is lovely. So for my first thoughts on it, I think it's gorgeous. I love the purple. I think the packaging was great. It seems to have been protected. I think the handles on top are going to be beneficial. And I can't wait to use this. I have a lot of projects in mind. I'm going to test this. I'm going to put it to the full test. I'm going to press on some canvas art that I've done. I want to try to press HTV on some paint pours. I think that would be so much easier with this machine rather than my swing arm. So I think this will work way better than using my mini press, is what I've been using, and it takes forever because I have to do different spots at a time. I have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then, I mean, I can't possibly do it with my swing arm heat press. So this is going to be very helpful when I go to do HTV on canvas art. I also have some tote bags that I think this will work well with. Just a lot of things that my big machine, my big heat press is just really too much for. And then my mini heat press is not enough for. And I think that this 12x10" will be just right. So if you're interested in seeing how this machine works and how well it does, what all we can do with it, keep watching. Okay, it's heating up. I really like the large display. It's so easy to read. I haven't actually read anything yet, so I just turned it on. I probably should read the instructions and everything, the precautions and everything before I do anything. But I just wanted to take a look at the display. I don't know what this button is. I'm sure this is for the timer to just the heat. I just did that. Oh no, all I did was hit this. Okay, 210. Let's see if this, oh, is that as high as it goes? No, it goes higher. Okay, let's see how high it goes. If I just hold, no, you have to press it. 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and then I guess I hit this. Oh, no, it's heating up now, apparently. I don't really feel anything about going like this, but there does seem to be some heat coming from it. Okay, now it's time to put this thing to the test. So what I'm doing for this test is I'm going to use some printable heat transfer vinyl. And this heat transfer vinyl is Trans Our Dream True Heat Transfer paper. And I'm using the light. The manual for this says it's best to use, it's recommended to use HTVRont branded products. But I think it'll be okay to use some Trans Our Dream. That's the only printable vinyl I have. And I have these onesies that I want to decorate. So I'm going to let that be my first project because I've had this in mind for a while. With the designs here, I designed these in Canva. There were two problems with Canva. I couldn't mirror it because with the light, you need to mirror the design because it's going to go face down. So I went into Ibis Paint X. There, I was able to mirror the images and arrange them like this. And then I printed the design out. I'm just going to use my scissors. I'm just going to cut these out. Okay, I've cut them all out. Now I want to look at the instructions here to see what we got to do. I have a waist-high, hard heat-resistant surface. And this is exactly waist-high. Okay, set temperature to 180 Celsius to 190 Celsius or 356 to 374 Fahrenheit. The time will be 10 to 15 seconds and apply heavy pressure. After the transferred image cools down to room temperature, peel off the backing paper. Now I'm going to turn on the heat press. I'm set at 400, but because it remembered the setting I had it at last, we need 356 to 374. So temperature, I'm going to go, well, it says 356 to 374. I'll just do 360 because it doesn't actually do 1, 2 by ones, it's by fives. So now we wait for that. HTVRont also sent me a Teflon sheet with 3 rows of heat resistant tape. And then I have a heat press mat here. So of course I'm going to kind of warm up the garment here. I'm going to do this one first. I only cry when ugly people hold me. Make sure we get it on there straight. Which I don't know how I'm supposed to center this when the neck is not centered. So I'm going to go by this part right here. No, that looks crooked. I think that's good. Let's use some tape here. Try not to move it. Just want to make sure it's not going to move. Now we're going to add the Teflon sheet. Okay, and here we go. First press. I don't know where the 1, 2, I don't. Go ahead. I don't know how to start it though. I think that's good. I don't know how to start. Did it not tell me? How do I start? 10 seconds and what? 9 pounds? Oh, okay. I'll see, but I think I already did it. But I'll go again. Okay, let's try one more time. There it is. Oh, okay. It shows how many pounds I'm putting on it. It really doesn't say how much I'm supposed to put on there. And the directions. Before I go on to any other, I want to see how well this did. So, alright, I like to lay it on a cool surface. Move the mat and lay it on a cool table or something. Okay, let's see what we did. Let's see what we did. Okay, here we go. Oh. Oh no! I made it crack up there. Okay, doing it twice. Messed it up. But you know what? It's okay because that font is kind of like that anyway. Oh man. Actually, it's not even all the way stuck on there. It was my fault because I did it twice, but also it didn't stick up here. But this is not HTVRont material. I had to make sure I wasn't sitting on the cord. So you can see it's kind of filling right here. Maybe I should lower the temperature. We'll go 355 this time. But I mean, the rest of it is good. Maybe I just didn't have the pressure up here enough because I'm over here on this side. This has everything to do with the transfer paper, not the press, I don't think. And then some user error because I was not giving it even pressure probably. That's why this side is great. I mean, this side is wonderful. But here, not so much. Just use my mini press for that. So I'll do that later. I'm just going to iron it. Or maybe I should have done it like this. So this one says answered prayer. Make sure that's flattened too. Okay, this time I already have this set, so shouldn't have to worry about anything. Looks level, looks straight. Okay, let's go. I'm just gonna. Let's see how that one did. Let's hope and pray. So far, so good. Okay, maybe I should just. Nope. Nope. That's once again. Okay, it's this top part. So I'm going to press it again. I'm going to pull it down this way a little more. And then I'll do it like that. Only on this side. Okay, try it again. Let's go. Oh, and I'm supposed to put the Teflon sheet. And then I won't be able to see what I'm doing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's see if that got it. Okay, that's okay. Please tell me it's stuck this time. It's still not sticking very well, it looks like. Okay, this one's better. Let's see, now it's just this little spot right here that's lifting. Can you see that? Yeah, right there. It looks good. But I'm just going to use my mini press to do that and the other one. And I think I'm going to call it. I think the problem is my table is too high and I'm only putting enough pressure on this side. And then if I have to do a double press, that is messing up the vinyl. I'll do another one, but I'll put it on my desk, which is lower, and that way I'll be able to put even pressure and not just on this side of the table, but on the whole table, because I think that is what the problem is. Okay, so I'm done with this. I think my next test I'm going to do will be this heat transfer vinyl, this Christmas heat transfer vinyl. Also sent me. So I just have to figure out what to, well, I have some phrases and stuff. I just have to go design it. So I'm going to try out some of this. Okay, this is the glitter. I'm going to go design some Christmas stuff, and then we'll do something with this vinyl. Probably make a Christmas shirt. Okay, I'll see you on the next project. Okay, so for my next test, I'm going to test glitter vinyl. I'm going to see how well the H10 handles the glitter vinyl. So this is the design I'm going to press on to this shirt. I also have this youth I don't know what this is called. I have this. I have a Teflon sheet. I also have some parchment paper just in case. I have this lint roller because I'm going to lint roll this shirt first. And I have some heat resistant tape. So now I'm going to turn on. I forget, you don't have to press and hold. I guess the glitter vinyl has the same instructions as the rest of it. I don't see any instructions for just the glitter vinyl. It says $2.95 to $3.10. Okay, well, we're at $2.95. Oh, right there. I will keep that right there. And then we hit that. So we've got to get it to go down some. Although it says $2.95 to $3.10. We're at 300. I love how big the display is. I have to wear glasses, and I bet I could even, let me see. I can stand a good distance without my glasses and still see that that says 300, 0 pounds, and 10 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to lint roll this shirt to make sure there will be nothing underneath in between the vinyl and the shirt. Now I'm just going to give the shirt a quick press to get out any of the wrinkles. See how that did. That's nice. Okay, someone wanted to know if the top gets hot. It is cold. So cold right now. Okay, my timer. I'm going to do a, what's it called? A tack press or something like that. So I don't scorch the vinyl. I'm going to do all of them at just 5 seconds. And then I'll do a cold peel. Okay. I feel like that's too low though. I guess it's supposed to be at the neckline. I'm going to put the actual stars first, but I need to make sure that it's going to fit where it's supposed to go. So I'm going to go ahead and put these together like this. Okay, and then I'll put it down here. It's supposed to go a little like this. Oh, no, it's supposed to go up a little more too. So go up. Okay, that's fine. We'll go like that. I'll do the same thing with the Christmas tree. Put the liner over it. This is just to make sure we have it. We don't, if I put the Christmas tree part down first, then I might not have enough room to put the liner. So I want to make sure they're like they're supposed to be. Okay, I think that's good. So now I want to try to peel, I'm going to peel off just this and just this. Okay, make sure that my vinyl isn't touching any other carrier sheet. It looks straight. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, let's see. From here we have a 3.5. Oh, well, we don't have the same there. So I think I need to go over some more. So there's the center. Let me put a line marking the center. Maybe good right there. All right. Look straight, I think so. All right, now I'm going to remove these. Okay, I'm going to put my Teflon sheet over it. For it in 5 seconds. I think I hit this button. Okay, and there we go. Now we let it cool down. I'm going to put it on the cool desktop here. Let's see, you can still, well, it's warm there, but I can still touch it. Still just barely warm right here on top. It says attention hot surface, avoid contact, but I mean, it's warmer right back here than it is anywhere else. Which I guess would make sense because that's where the power cord is. Okay, I've never only pressed for 5 seconds, so I am kind of worried about peeling this off, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking. I'm going to give it another little, you know, because that's trying to come up. So I'm just going to do it a couple seconds. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, now for this. And see, I like to peel from the bottom up and make sure I hold the vinyl down while I peel. That way if it does come up when I'm peeling, I can just keep it down. And it doesn't peel all the way up. Nice, this one looks like it's good. Cool, look at that. Look at that. Just look at that. Just look at it. Now we're gonna put these in there. I'm gonna make sure it's put in there straight. Okay. I think I'm gonna put some tape, heat resistant tape on that one. I'm just gonna put it across there, make sure it's not laying over top of any of the vinyl. And now for this one. Oops, see how that is going over the red? Or the green. We don't want that to happen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna cut it even closer. All the way around. Nice, got it. Okay, now this is where I'm gonna put the parchment paper down. And I'm going to use the Teflon sheet just in case. We're supposed to go 10 to 15 seconds. So I'm going to just hold the timer 1. And I'm going to go 10 seconds. And here we go. It didn't stick to the parchment paper, so that's good. That's so pretty. So if this was a review for the HTVRont glitter vinyl, I would say it is awesome. I like it. I don't see any scorch marks or really any shrinkage. We'll be able to tell if there was any shrinkage when I fill these up. Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, did it all the way across. Perfect. That was for the full 10 seconds. It says 10 to 15 seconds. I only did 10 seconds on this. That's perfect. Alright. Now we're going to peel this. Good. Nice. Oh, the feeling of making something and it comes out looking good. No. Okay, that one didn't lay. Oh no. So I'm going to put some parchment paper back on this. Let's see if it did up here. That's the only spot. I think just this one little spot here, and I think I stretched it out. Got a little white space through there. Alright, I'm going to throw the parchment on there after I put the mat down. So maybe I probably just should have went for the 15 seconds. Just to really secure it on there so I wouldn't have to do it again. But I'm only going to go for 5 seconds. Oh, I turned it off. It's not because I can't see the timer button. It's just because sometimes I have a brain fart. Make sure. Okay, yeah. We're good. Put the parchment paper. Oh, good. The temperature rose. Okay. Is it hot here? It's just a little warm. Alright, here we go. And okay. Now, surely it still wants to raise up right there. Let me see. I mean, it's just this very little bitty edge right here. Maybe I should get out my mini press and press it because I don't want to scorch this. So I think I'm going to have to get out my mini press just so I can get that little piece to lay down. Guess I can turn this off because I'm done with it. And it's warm, but it's not, as you can see, it's not scalding hot where I can't touch it. I can leave my hand there. The handles, I do like the handles. They don't hurt my wrist. It makes it easy to just pick it up. I know some of them have the handles right here, but I would think that that would get hot because that's pretty hot right there. I know some have the handle right here, but I don't see how that would give you an even press. I think it's more logical to have these handles here because it does help me to push down really well. Okay, so here we go again. Oops. I want to make sure it sticks. It's stuck, it's stuck, it's good. What about this? Okay. Yeah. All right. We got it. Oh, what about this? Good. I mean, with all the presses I did, it should all be good. I don't feel anything coming up. Feels like it's on there. Well, that might need a little bit. I'm just going to go over it just for one good seal. And that's it. That's all I'm doing. It's got to be good by now. Because am I just tripping? Yeah, I'm just tripping. And there we go. Cookie tester reporting for duty. Look how beautiful that is. It's so gorgeous. Alright, there's my second test with the glitter vinyl. It seems to be doing good. I only had that one issue, which now it's on there. Like I said, that could be just something to do with the shirt. I'm going to test more glitter. We'll test it more. It may be because I needed more temperature for the vinyl, the glitter vinyl. The next shirt is going to be a mixture of glitter and regular classic vinyl. And then I have planned for the next test after that, I'm going to do puff vinyl. So don't go anywhere because that's what's coming up. Okay, so now I have this shirt. I'm going to do some more glitter vinyl. Just going to iron this shirt out a little bit. Yeah, we'll go with 12 because the instructions say 12 or 10 to 15, so let's just go with that. Did I scorch the shirt? Ooh, stain coming up. Alright. I've already given it a good lint roll, but I'll give it a good lint roll again. Teflon sheet. And here we go. Oh, I wasn't even at the temperature yet. Well, that's fine. I kind of need to do a tack press anyway. Can you see how this tack press did at 210 degrees? Okay, my last glitter test, I had one little area that didn't want to adhere, but it's done pretty good. So far, everything seems to be coming out just fine. I actually forgot I was supposed to be doing a tack press and meant the whole 12 seconds. That's okay. I didn't turn the temperature. I didn't wait for it to heat all the way, so. Yeah, this is the one I worry about. Because I kind of cut through the R when I was cutting or weeding. And I just kind of taped it together. It did excellent. It worked out, so that's good. Actually, I think I'm going to leave that. Anything I really need. Should have left all of that except for this one, but I'm kind of worried now. Okay. I'm going to double protect it here. Triple protect some of it. Alright. Here we go. Oh! Girl! Look at me, look at me. But the press without a mat. That wouldn't have been smart. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It wouldn't have been if I'd messed up my shirt. Now we're gonna go. Here we go. I don't want to go too much. I don't want to scorch. Me too. I will use my mini press. Get the star in this thing here. The glitter looks so good on that black shirt. I'm pretty sure. Okay, here we go. It's coming up soon. Okay, well, I'll use the mini press. That's not the big press's fault. I just don't want to go over this anymore because I don't want it to scorch. Or maybe I will just give it another press. I'm just going to do the mini press. I don't want to scorch the vinyl. This is not anything to do with the H10. This was my mess up. I should have done the tack press. I forgot. And I did a full press. So just don't want to scorch this classic vinyl, this pattern vinyl here. And this will ensure that I don't do that. Let that cool. Let's peel this little thing off of here. Oh, come on. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so I'm back and I'm going to do a puff final test here. Well, first of all, this isn't the real test. This is just I'm testing to see how my pressures and everything are going to go. So I've got this scrap little piece of shirt here. I'm going to test this piece of puff vinyl on here first to see if we have the settings right and see how it reacts before I do the design that I plan on doing. I have a really cool design. Okay, let's see. That'll work. Alright, so the directions here, we're supposed to set, this is this puff vinyl? No, this is puff vinyl. Okay, so we are to, for heat press, 300 to 320 Fahrenheit, mid pressure, 5 to 8 kilograms. I don't know how much that is in pounds. I will look that up, I guess. Let me ask my tablet here. Okay, so it says 11 to 16 pounds. Okay. And we do 10 to 15 seconds. So I'm going to turn this on and we're going to go, it says 300 to 320. So I'm going to do 300 and 10 to 15 seconds. Okay, we've got that. And I'm going to also do, this is the glitter heat transfer. So I'm going to mix glitter vinyl with some puff vinyl on this test. I'm going to test it on a basic black Gildan cotton t-shirt. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, we're at 300. I wanted to get away from this seam here. So I cut this. And now I'm just going to do the test here. I actually forgot to heat it up and remove the moisture first. So let me do that. Alright. Here we go. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have put tape on it. Oh, well, it just came right. Okay. What does it say about peel after cooling? Well, I forgot to wait till after cooling. I had a brain fart, but it peeled just fine. And that is looking really cool. Looks like the edges have stuck. Or did they? Yeah. Oh, move it over here so you can see it. Okay, well that test worked. So now I'm gonna go grab my shirt and get it set up over here. Okay, here's my shirt. Now let me show you what I've done here. Okay, I took my t-shirt ruler, I put it up here. I didn't make this t-shirt, so don't mind the neck the way it is. I'm kind of upset about that. This shirt has a weird neck. But it's the only black shirt I have left, so this is what I've done. I put the t-shirt alignment ruler up here. I found my center, and then I took some tailor's chalk. Well, I put my design on here first. Made sure. Let me show you. Okay, I have this, which is my glitter, and it's going to go on first. Okay. And I also have this, which is the puff. What I did was I put this on here where it's supposed to be. I had it on there. Okay, and then I had it on here. I lined it up with a t-shirt, and then when I had it where I wanted it, I took my tailor's chalk and I had my ruler up. So I used my ruler to make sure I had it right going this way. Right, like this. Okay, and then I took my tailor's chalk. Well, actually, I had it up here a little bit. Took my tailor's chalk and I marked right there. And then I took a Sharpie and I made a mark right there. Okay, and then once I had marked it with the Sharpie there and there, I peeled this up and left this glitter part down. And then I marked again. I did lint roll this after I marked. So that's what I did. And then I took once I had the full line marked there, then I put the Sharpie marks there. So now that way I would have it centered. So that's how I did that. I'm going to do a tack press for this. I'm going to go 5 seconds on the little tack press. I already know how the glitter vinyl does, so I'm not worried about that. So now I'm going to change the timer to 5 seconds. And here I go with the tack press. Alright, I'm gonna let that cool. I didn't like the idea of this center part not being used. So what I did was before I weeded this, I got some transfer tape, but then I was able to peel it all off. And once I'm done, I'm going to use this carrier sheet to put this back on the carrier sheet, and then maybe I can use this for a tote bag or something. Okay, so let's see if we're cool enough to do a peel. I'm gonna. Alright, that's good. But since this was just a tack press, I want to keep my fingers right next to it. Oh, that looks good. Okay, so now I'm just gonna kind of wipe that away a little bit. I need a cloth. Just gonna moisten it here with some alcohol. That's amazing on that black shirt. This way. Now. Alright, let's put our our timer back to 10 seconds. Oh, I'm nervous. Why do I get nervous? Am I the only one that gets nervous when you're about to press? You just don't want anything to go wrong? Alright, okay. Should I do more tape? I can just use this tape that I already used. Right here. I don't think it'll go anywhere. Here we go. Alright. I mean, it comes apart anyway. It peels itself. I mean, I think it's pretty good. I could probably peel it. Yeah, I mean, it's already peeled. It's just going to come right off of it. And there you go. There we go. Oh, I didn't even put the freaking Teflon sheet. I went and got the Teflon sheet, but I didn't put it anywhere. Okay. I'm just going to remove this white line here. The way I did this a while ago. Ooh, what is that? Oh, man. I mean, I'm not thrilled with that. I'm kind of disappointed in that, but let me see what I'm talking about. This right here. Yeah, It still looks good, but it still kind of irks me. I don't know if that's to do with the vinyl or the heat press. It's still puffed. It didn't crinkle. Let's see, it's on there. Let's see, anywhere where it's coming undone. Good around the glitter. Alright. I've done glitter testing twice. Well, this is now my third time. Third time was perfect. That little 5-second tack press worked perfectly on this one. The puff vinyl worked. I'm just kind of disappointed in this piece, but I think that's probably got to do with the vinyl and not the. Let me see if there's any. There's right there. Oh, I bet. Oh, it's right where this tape doesn't lay flat. I bet that's what happened. Oh, my bad. Did it do it over here? No. Dang. I bet that's exactly what it is, though. Right where that is. Yep. Exactly what happened. Okay, so I learned my lesson there. Make sure the tape is all the way flat. Should have just cut that piece. That's what happened. Dang. I've done my first puff vinyl. And I layered it with some glitter. So how's that for a first time? Well, technically, this was my first time. My next test, I will be testing it on canvas. I'm going to test on canvas. I want to test on wood. I'm also going to test some DTF. I've already got the DTF, direct to film transfers. So I'm going to test those probably next. I mean, I could probably do that right now. Okay. Now I am going to do this DTF. That works. Now I want to lint roll. See, what's the temperature supposed to be like on this? It's supposed to be 284 to 302. 284. 285. It says hot peel here, but then over here, no, down here, it says cold peel achieves better results and a smoother surface. So I don't know what you want me to do. And it says to prevent iron-on stickers from cracking, lay another layer of fabric on top of the pattern and iron once more for added durability and beauty. I'm going to kind of get this moisture out of here. Okay, and I'm going to lint roll. Okay, and it says we got 285 degrees Fahrenheit here. We're going to go 10 to 15 seconds. It says hot peel, but then down here it says cold peel achieves better results in a smooth surface. And then we'll lay another layer of fabric on top of the pattern and iron once more for added durability and beauty. So here we go. This is my first DTF transfer too, so I guess it's good to have a beginner test, right? Is this easy for beginners? Well, we'll see. I mean, of course it is. Okay, here we go. And well, I mean, you can tell where I pressed it at least. I almost didn't get it. Here, let me just move let it lay on the cold surface. Okay, it's pretty cold. Let's peel away. Oh, so easy. Wow. Wow. Now, I don't know if I see the Teflon sheet is textured. I don't really like that. I don't really want to press with the Teflon sheet because I don't want that texture to get on there. You know, it's got that those little diamond-like textures. I don't want that to get pressed into the design, so maybe take this fabric here, get all the wrinkles out of this. Get that, and then I'll put Teflon over it. And we'll do one more press. And yeah, see, the Teflon sheet would have put some texture in there because the t-shirt did add some texture. But the machine did a good job. I'm happy with it. Alright. That's our final test for now. We've done glitter vinyl. We've done puff vinyl. Now we've done DTF. And that's on cotton. I have these canvas paintings that I might could put a DTF transfer on. We'll just have to see. I probably won't use this one, but I have quite a few. I have quite a bit of these paint pours that I would like to do something with. So that's going to be my next test is canvas, and then maybe some wood. So stay tuned for that. Okay, now in this test, I will be batch testing. We're going to see how well it keeps its heat, how consistent it remains after pressing several pieces. I have these stockings here that I'm going to press. I have 7 stockings. I have this canvas makeup bag or pencil case, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to use some puff vinyl here. This is the center of the paint splatter that I used in the Be Bold shirt that was layered with the glitter and the puff vinyl. I've managed to salvage the center of that, and I'm going to use that for this, so I'll be able to test the puff vinyl on the canvas. Okay, and I also have some paintings that I'm going to press vinyl onto, and we'll see how well the vinyl presses onto the canvas using the H10 12 by 10 inch heat press. Okay, I also have a Teflon sheet, some heat resistant tape, and I have the instructions for each of the different types of vinyl. I also have a book that I'm going to use to put underneath the stretched canvases that I have, because as you can see this right here, I need something that will fit there, and this mat will not fit there. So I'm going to put the book down. Since I'm going to press the stockings first, I'm going to get my, this is all glitter vinyl, so I just need the glitter instructions. And for this, it is 300 to 320. Turn this on. We said 300 to 320. I think 300 will be good. And we wait for it to heat up. While this heats up, I'm just going to add the vinyls to the stockings so that we can just quickly press. So I'll be right back. Okay, we are heated and I have these on where I want them to go. So now I'm just going to start pressing. Okay, so I'm going to start with this little one here. And this is 15 to 20 seconds. Let me put the timer. 15 and I'm just going to go ahead and do this one. We will peel once we have them all pressed, I guess. Okay, so let's go ahead. I think these are good enough. We can peel. Okay, yeah, that's good. Let's see. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. No lifting. That looks amazing. Wow. Yay. That looks great. Okay, here's the piece. Fantastic. Yeah, I think I kind of burnt the fleece on this one, but the vinyl did great. I was supposed to do a tack press on this one and completely forgot. I mean, as you can see, there's no lifting. It looks amazing. Okay, now for Silent Night. No lifting whatsoever. All right. Looks gorgeous. Okay. That glitter vinyl looks great on that fleece. And here we go. I'm gonna go just not as long this time. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna peel this. There we go. That is so cute. Alright, so now we have our Christmas stockings. Cool, I love them so much. Okay, so now we have this. Ooh, that looks so good. Oh no, I don't think it. There we go. The righteous are as bold as a lion. So be bold. Okay, now for the paintings. Okay, I think I'm going to do this one first. This is puff vinyl with some glitter vinyl. So I think This will be alright. I think I already have it where I need it. I have taped this down. Okay. I have this. Try not to move this. Glitter vinyl. Tape it down too. I can't wait to see how this turns out. Let me go ahead and turn this way. And here we go. This is my tack press. I hope see, it does kind of stick. Thinking about removing the mat though. Someone said to press on a flat surface and not the mat when you're doing puff vinyl. Which, I mean, both times I've done it, it's done fine. I don't want to lay this piece of cut shirt down. And this way, it just gives us a flat area so that maybe the puff vinyl will puff better. Okay, it's starting to come up. We only did 5 seconds. I think I'm going to do it again. Let me see. What if I put the parchment paper down there? Okay, here we go. You can hear it. Should have done this one last. No, stick to it. Let me peel this and see if this one's stuck. Kinda, for the most part. Oops. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, see, now I put a crease in the vinyl. I knew this was going to give me a hard time just because it's textured. The paint is kind of textured, so yeah, I'm probably going to have to do this a few times before I get to throw the puff on there. I hope the puff works. Alright. Maybe I should up the time. Let's just up the time. Okay, here we go. Oh, please, 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 please. Because I really was excited for this, and it's not. I want to make sure that I have it on there, so before I press this puff vinyl on there. So I'm going to get out my mini press and do that one later. We'll finish this one later. Since we're doing batch pressing right now, I want to go ahead and move on to the next one. That's the thing. I have this too, which is all glitter on a canvas panel. So I may have to up the heat and see what we do there. So now I have this one. I'm going to need to put a book under it. And I guess I can put this shirt over the book. Yeah, there, we gotta get some padding. Let's see, this is pattern 295 to 310, medium pressure 10 to 15 seconds. I'm gonna go 15 seconds with this one. Okay, and I'll go 310. Oh. Oh. This one. Oh. I love that. I love it so much. This is the splatter vinyl from HTVRont. I just love this. I love it. Well, there we go. We have that one done. And that's got to be, the Teflon sheet didn't really do anything, but the parchment paper did, it looks like, because it's the size of the parchment paper here. And so maybe I shouldn't put the parchment paper down. With my next one, I mean, I have this one. I think I'll just not worry about the parchment paper, but I'll just lay the Teflon sheet down. I think also I will put this on a piece of wood instead of the mat, which this is going to be something I'm going to test the H10 on some wood, and this is the wood piece I have, which I've put gesso on it, acrylic gesso. I've sealed it with a couple coats of it. I've sanded it between coats. Then I will sand it again before I go to press on it, but I want to do that tomorrow, not today. And let's go up. Let's go up to, I don't want to ruin the paint though, but let's go up to 320. In 20 seconds. May have been my problem. Here we go. I just got to make sure I'm in the right spot. Please don't mess up because I like this painting. And I like the design anyways. Ooh, it turned the paint yellow. Dang. Dang. At least I can say I didn't get all the way over here. Dang. I'm going to say it again. Dang. Why did it do that? Why did it change the color of the paint? Went up too high with the heat, I guess, in 20 seconds. Alright, let's see what it does. I have a problem, or I have a feeling I have a problem over here. Oh, it didn't even. Well, shoot. That part stayed. Okay, so I'm not going to use the H10 on this again. I'm going to use my mini press to go over it. I'd be lying if I say I'm not worried about this, and I want this one to work out. I really do. Okay, I'll let this cool and we'll see. Please tell me this is stuck now. Alright. Alright. Well, there's that one. No. Oh, dang. I'm going to have to go over this S again. Please be stuck. Still not stuck right there. That's the thing I don't like about doing the paintings. It does take a while. It's not the presses, as you can see. It's just the technique. It could be time consuming. Gotta keep going at it. Alright, let's see if this worked. Alright, there it is. Let's see what we got here. Please be stuck. Ah! Seriously. Where else are we? Not stuck. How many times I gotta go over this G, man? Alright, it's just right here so far. Should be good. And it is. This one now, let's see what we got here. Alright. Alright, so now I just gotta go right here. You better be stuck. Get back to this. Right here. Ah, 15 seconds. Timer. Do 300. Ah, Lord Jesus, help us. Let it work. Let it work. In the name of the Lord. I'm scared. I'm scared. Scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. But we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Yeah, let's go. No! I messed it up. I messed it up. Yeah, we should have waited for it to cool, Peel. We just did. Dang. Oh, man. Still, it doesn't really puff on the canvas. It still looks good, but if I hadn't went to peel it before it was done, I think it would have been fine. Well, it still looks good. Kinda. Alright, now for this final one. This better be done. This better be stuck. Alright. Well, there we go. That's that test. I mean, I'm still gonna hang this on my wall, though. It don't look too bad. Still got a good message. No bad vibes. This, as you can see, it discolored the paint. It's nothing to do with the heat press, though. It's apparently the paint. I still like this, too. I mean, can you even see? Oh, yeah. You can see it on camera. Okay, so now I'm doing the final test here. I'm going to press on this wood. It's just a wooden canvas. I have cut out HTVRont classic vinyl and some HTVRont glitter vinyl here. I have prepped my canvas with, this was acrylic gesso. I did 3 coats. In between each coat, I lightly sanded with 80 grit sandpaper just to remove any lumps and bumps that may be on there. And after the final coat, I did it again. Then I dusted it all off to make sure there's no dust on it. And now I'm going to press. So I'm going to turn this on. We need 300. Well, the glitter says 305. The classic vinyl, no, the classic vinyl says 305. And the glitter says 300. So I think, well, it says 300 to 320, so I think 305 will be good. So let's just do that. We're at the temperature, and I'm going to turn this way. Okay. All right, and here we go. Now I can't see if I'm over it. I think I'm good. Okay. Okay. Don't see any damage. But also don't know if I need to press again, so we'll see. I'm probably going to have to repress that glitter, so we'll see. Okay, I don't think it got hot enough because I kind of went to peel it a little bit, and well, there's a little dot here, and I was going to just try to remove the little dot. I didn't see it when I placed it on the canvas, but when I lifted, the O came up. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me remove that dot. There we go. So I guess I'm glad it didn't. Alright, so now I'm just going to do it with this. And we're going to go again. I mean, it's not damaging the paint. But I guess we'll have to find out after we remove the carrier sheet. I don't think this... No, of course this glitter didn't. No, it's not pressed down. I can already see. Dang, what is the deal here? I wonder if it's just the... I can already see this is coming up. It is not wanting to stay. Maybe I should up the temperature. I don't want to damage the wood. We'll go up 5 degrees. But I can already see that this glitter has lifted, and so had this. Alright, let's go again. I'm going to press hard this time. I'm trying. For some reason, I can't get it to go hard. I can still see that the glitter is coming up. See if I scoot this closer to me. I don't want to hit the camera here. I want to be able to put a lot of pressure on it. Maybe. It's putting out moisture underneath. I don't know if that's the problem. There's a lot of moisture in this wood. Go back this way. Just happy it's not damaging the paint. Alright, let's go again. You can see this eye is lifted up. Oh, it's not sticking. That's got me surprised. I thought it would really stick to that wood. But it really does not want to stick to that wood. Okay, I've upped the temperature to 320 now. I'm gonna go again. Wow, this is taking a lot more time than I thought it would. Okay, I want to try this glitter and see if any of it is stuck. Okay, that is. Yeah, I mean, I think the glitter is on there. think that's good. Let's see if this side is good. Well, nope, that L is still. Alright, let's go again. Set the timer. How far does the timer even go? Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we don't need that many seconds. Let's do 45 seconds. Okay. Alright, here we go. Maybe there's just too much moisture in this wood, but I don't understand how you would get the moisture out of the wood. You can see this eye is still up. Okay, I've pulled some of this. Kind of going slowly in case it's not all. No! Well, I can see the H is still. Dang, just right there. Okay, I'm gonna go some more. I feel like I should just get my mini press so I can target the areas. Well, let's see what we got over here. Okay, that's on there. I'm going to try to just press on this bottom part here. Oh, the H is still coming up.
2,000 years later.
You can still. Ah! Okay, I think that may have done it. But I think because when I push down on this, the wood does kind of cave in a little bit. So I don't think it's able to give even pressure all throughout. Maybe what I should have done is actually put a book under here and then try to press. Maybe that is what's the problem, because it seems to stick just fine with this because I'm able to put even pressure on it. So if I would have pressed on something like this board that's just flat, it may have worked. As far as this wooden canvas, I don't think it's able to get enough even pressure because it gives way. And it's doing alright on the edges here, kinda. Yeah, I think maybe if I'd added a book under there, there would have been no way for it to give. And it wouldn't have, I wouldn't have had to try so many times, and I wouldn't have melted my vinyl here. There we go. Alright. Well, that was a test. But it took a lot of presses. I still love this thing. I still think it comes in very handy, especially if you want to quickly do some things. Like I did those stockings and the canvas pouch and the paintings yesterday really quickly. Except, well, the paintings, there were some issues, but not really the fault of the machine. It's just the vinyl and the paint don't want to mix, you know? Well, this one did great. This one was excellent. did it first go. Had a book under there, and the vinyl just stuck. I think it depends on the kind of vinyl and the surface you have. But if you're doing it on canvas materials, such as the zipper pouch, perfect. If I had done just plain canvas with no paint, with just classic vinyl, I believe it would be perfect. But when you go to have paint on your canvas, the paint is what puts a kink in your chain or whatever. I still love this. Turned out really well once I got it to stick. The only problem is this right here and then this. But it's on there good. And that wraps up my hands-on review of the HTVRont H10 12 by 10 inch heat press. I want to give a huge thank you to HTVRont for generously sending me this press to test and share with all of you. It's been such a joy to explore what it can do. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can join me for more creative projects. And of course, ring that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when new videos drop. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.